Good afternoon everybody and welcome back to another War Thunder video. Now I uploaded a video fairly recently, within the last month, because I went on like a week's long hiatus, of the AMX-50 Foch. Now, somebody commented on this video and said that because I had proclaimed that the AMX-50 Foch was the best tank destroyer in the game. Somebody commented on the video and disagreed with me, not in a nasty way. I'm really sorry, I can't remember your name. If you're watching this, please comment and let me know in the down below. Yeah, basically they said so. It's basically the Ho reproduction. Now I have bought and obviously crewed, and I'm playing this tank currently, as you can see here in the background. It's fantastic. Now you see, here's the thing. I didn't realise that I'd actually unlocked and bought this tank, a tank destroyer to be specific, a while ago, and I only had to crew it, which thankfully for me is reasonably cheap as far as War Thunder is concerned. It's 76,000 lions or something like that. It's nearly 80,000, which is cheap in comparison to the tier that I'm used to playing, you know, right at the top, tippy top. So it was genuinely quite surprising to realise that I had this tank. So I bought it, well, I crewed it, put it on a lineup, with it as my main tank for that lineup. It has a BR of 7.0, but I've put it in a 5.7 lineup with the heavy tank number 6, just because the Type 60 whatever it is, the 6.7 thing is absolutely horrible and I despise it. I refuse to play it. So I use basically my Tiger heavy tank number 6 as a backup and use this as my primary, which surprisingly it's actually reasonably good at. What first surprised me was the fact that this is about a 60-ton machine. It's quite heavy for, you know, a tank destroyer, but it almost has a 1,000 horsepower engine, and it is more than capable of doing 40 kilometers an hour, which is what the stat sheet proclaims it can do. This is reasonably rare in War Thunder as far as I can tell, more so with aircraft, but I don't play aircraft so much. But it's quite uncommon in War Thunder to have the stat sheet not lie to you, especially on a stock vehicle like this was. And my god, it's surprisingly mobile. The reverse is somewhat lacking, as we can see here, but its whole rotation speed once it's moving and its ability to get up to the 40 kilometers per hour top speed is actually quite astonishing to me. The 105mm gun is, well, excellent. The reload is 10.6 seconds or thereabouts, depending on your crew level, and again, I was quite surprised. I was expecting it to have a ridiculously long reload. I mean, a 105mm gun on a 7.0 tank destroyer. Granted, the Leopard 1s and stuff are 7.7, but this thing has a lot more armor to compensate for, you know, if it had a bad gun, whereas the Leopards and the STB 1s and that do not. But nevertheless, the armor on this thing is fantastic, and I'm using it at the moment to grind out my STB 1. I don't have many high tier Japanese vehicles, unfortunately, but this thing will save me from that with any luck. The gun, as I said, is fantastic. You don't get any upgraded shells as far as I know, although I may be forsaken there, or have forgotten, but yeah, research this thing and try it if you haven't already. There will be a first impressions and review video coming up of it in the future, but until then I've got a few more things to do first. So thank you very much for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.